because you know what? It's cold as balls today. Morning! Welcome to Vlogmas day 14. Only 10 days till Christmas Eve. Slightly mind-blowing. I seem to have got behind, even though I was so far ahead. I'm about to put the heating on, because you know what? It's cold as balls today. Just imagine. Well, it's probably not cold as balls in comparison to some countries that actually, you know, have snow. Oh, oh, turning on the tree. Little magic. Yeah, quite chilly. But I've just edited Vlogmas day 13. It's now saving. I am wearing a Christmas t-shirt, the pose, and I've got a nice plaid check shirt on over the top because I'm a true hipster. Yeah, I'm just watching a bit of Critical Role. I knit about 2 rows on my shawl whilst I was editing. I'm about to eat my Frosties that I got in my advent calendar yesterday. And then more beading before I take photos of everything, unless I take photos of everything first, because I might lose the light. But I am actually going to make a tea this morning, because I haven't had a tea in a couple of days. That's not true, I had one yesterday evening. I haven't had a morning tea in a couple of days. I go through phases of drinking tea, you may have noticed. I either drink all the tea, or I drink none of the tea. I never drink a reasonable amount of the tea. I spy a cobweb, so I need to sort that out. 1 second. So I was just sat minding my own business, doing things for the shop for between Christmas and New Year. Something's going to be happening on there. Keep an eye out on Instagram. I will announce it next Wednesday probably. And then I got a knock at the door. I got a couple of envelopes. I'll just quickly do that because I don't need to see my address. So one is from Wool Warehouse. I already know what this is. I already know what both of them are. I've told you about both of them. I've told you about all of this. Oh, I need some scissors. Now we'll just persist. We'll just persist. So I bought some very thin needles. 1.5mm. I feel like maybe I should have got the Addy lace instead of just Addies, but these were cheaper. And Wool Warehouse sold them, and I was already buying things on there. So I can make tiny jumpers and dresses and the like. They're just 60cm ones, which I think are 24-inch ones, for magic loop. And then I've got some yarn. Oh, it's quite nice. They put it in a bag. I've never bought from Wool Warehouse before. But I got 3 colours of Drops lace, which is a very posh yarn for a tiny doll that doesn't actually feel things. So it's a mix of baby alpaca and silk. Usually I don't like to buy silk too much because, you know, where it comes from. Bugs die for it. But it was on offer, so I ignored my qualms. But I probably will never stock silk in my shop for that purpose. But I got these 3 colours. So it's a nice light grey, it's a nice baby pink, and then just like a cream colour. So I can make her some dresses, which is quite exciting. Quite excited for that. It's very soft. And then I got another envelope too, and this one I also talked to you about. It's from All for Hook's Sake, who is sadly going to be closing up shop. So had a sale on. And I feel a bit bad because I met her at Yarndale and she was super lovely. I mean, you wouldn't expect anything less. And super kind. Oh, these colours. Oh, I'm so glad I bought this. This is Neon Pastel Self Striping. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I'm trying really hard not to buy too much indie dyed yarn, purely because, not because I don't love it, because I do really love it, but I've got quite the stash up there. And also I need to knit with my own yarn more, so I've got more shop samples. But I don't dye self-striping, nor do I think I ever will, because there's a lot of maths involved. This is All for Hook's Sake. She's on Etsy. I think she's still got some bits left. But this is stunning. Oh. So this might be my Christmas Eve cast on, or I cast it on today because I'm going out for drinks this evening. So I could cast it on today and take it with me, or I could cast a hat on. So many options, I don't know what to do with my life, but I don't have any easy projects. I've still got my Halloween socks finished, but that's a patterned sock. So I don't have any easy knits to knit at the moment. This is real nice. I'm really excited to cast these on. Yay, I'm so glad I bought it. I bought it whilst waiting to look around the house because the guy was late because he had to get all the way across Nottingham, and traffic in Nottingham is horrific. But yeah, I also want to cast on a tiny jumper or a tiny dress because I found some patterns online by Woven Flame, who has a collection of patterns specifically for the doll that I have. And it's like, it's a hoodie, it's a jumper, it's a dress, and like 3 different types of hat. So now I've got the right size needles, even though you need to swatch, but I probably won't swatch. And I've got the right weight yarn, and quite a lot of it. It was the smallest quantity I could buy, was 25 grams. It's quite a lot. So I can knit her something. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Right, but I need to not get distracted by that and actually get back to business, because otherwise I'm going to run out of time and get stressed out, as I always do. So just thought you'd like to see me open those. Just thought that you'd like to see it happen. Right, I'm getting back to sorting out the website and then more beading, and then I'm stretching. This is me stretching. Oh, that was a good stretch. Right, I'll see you in a bit. So, I have a couple of orders that I need to get out because today is last postage before Christmas to the States. I thought I had an extra day. I do not have an extra day. But I think one has literally just come through for the States. So I think I need to do that one. I'm also working on a new listing for the shop to go up on Saturday. Very exciting. Let me work out how to do the sneak peek. The Mystery Stitch Marker Club. Somebody said they wanted it. A few of you have said you want it. I just didn't really know. Oh, my face is red and warm, but my hands and feet are cold. I didn't really know how to do it, but I think I'm just gonna make it work. Basically, it's going to be a very limited number of spaces because stitch markers take me such a long time to make, and it's gonna be a once a month jobby. And you gotta buy it when it's released, and if you miss it, you miss it, because especially because I've applied to do a few more shows next year, knowing how much work Nottingham Yarn Expo was, you know, creating stock for that and such, but it's pretty exciting. So watch this space. Watch this space. Okay folks, it's time. It's time to open day 14 of the Bottom of the calendar. The song has stopped. I might bring it back. Who knows? I can't predict anything anymore. Ooh, what's this? But I'll put some makeup on. I'm going out in a bit to meet up with my sister before we meet up with our D&D group. Ooh, blue raspberry. I've had this one before. I did a cold brew of blue raspberry in Prosecco. Let me tell you, that ish was yum. I just said ish, I hate myself. The bluest green you'll ever see. Add a drop of lemon juice for a magical colour change surprise of the season. Any acid works. Just saying. But lemon juice is probably the kind of acid that you would want to put in a tea. It changes colour because of the blue pea flowers. So it's Chinese sencha green tea, blue pea flowers, freeze-dried raspberry, and natural flavouring. And it tastes like a blue raspberry panda pop, if you've ever had a panda pop, which is an oddly specific thing for me to say. It was a fizzy pop drink that I was never allowed growing up because it was basically just sugar in E numbers, so that exists. But yeah, shop update is ready to go. I've popped the Mystery Stitch Marker Club up there. So that's very exciting, and that won't be shipped until mid-January because I need to get the Young Club out first, and I have to have time to make all the things because I've just kind of sprung it on myself quite last minute, truth be told. And yeah, quite exciting. But yeah, it's a complete mystery. There's no theme to each month. You just have to trust me. And then I sat and worked on some patterns to be put in the Stitch Marker Club throughout the year. So that's pretty cool. I hope you agree. My hair is very floofy. But yeah, so they're all going to be stitch markers that have either never ever been in the shop before, as in the whole, like, yeah. They're all going to be things that have never been in the shop before, so you definitely won't get a repeat. But they'll either be brand new patterns that have never been in the shop before, or, I just chugged a lot of squash, it's made me gurgly. Or, it will be a colour combination or a colourway that has never been in the shop before. So, you know, because I've had a lot of stitch markers in the shop, I can't, you know, I've only got so much creativity in my little noggin, but I will do my best. This is orange squash, for those that don't know. I don't mean like a butternut squash. I don't mean like a pumpkin gourd type thing. This is just, it's concentrated orange syrup? I don't know if it's a syrup. Cordial. It's orange cordial. We call it squash here in the UK. I've been very interested to hear all of you telling me what you call various things in various countries. For example, the sausage roll that I talked about yesterday, I found out it's called a pig in a blanket in some parts of the States. Found out that in somewhere, I don't think you said where you're from, pig in a blanket is sausage wrapped in pancakes, which sounds incredible. And yeah, it's just me. So I'm, for those that don't know, that haven't, you know, been around for a while, I'm a huge language nerd. I used to study German and French at university. So languages and culture and all of that nerdalicious stuff really interests me. So you're telling me what you call various things in your country fascinates me. It's just me geeking out. I still haven't found my D4, and I've properly looked for it as well, so I'm a little concerned. Maybe I'll look back through the video where I received it and see if I can see where I put it. I don't know where it's gone. But yes, I just texted my sister, find out what time I'm meeting her in town, and I probably need to leave quite shortly.